There are two main types of oxidation. One most special type, which occurs without fire. It is commonly referred to as rusting. The other, with fire, anything that burns. In this video we shall cover the type of oxidation involving fire. Before we can go into what happens in oxidation, we need to understand what oxygen is. Oxygen is, as the name says, the key component of oxidation. Oxygen is a gaseous element with the atomic number of 8. It is a highly reactive nonmetal and an oxidizing agent. It readily forms compounds and oxidizes with most elements, and is, by mass, the third most abundant element in the universe. It typically occurs in forms of covalent bonds of O2, due to its outer shell being filled with 6 electrons. Due to its structure, it wants to gain 2 electrons to fill its outer shell. Therefore, its ionic state is O2-. Now, on to oxidation itself. Oxidation is a simple chemical reaction between oxygen and another substance, hence the word oxidation. In this process, electrons are moved from one substance to another, typically away from the reacting agent to oxygen. This means that oxygen is reduced, and the other reacting agent is oxidized. Oxidation is a process where a substance loses at least 1 electron, gains at least 1 oxygen atom, loses at least 1 hydrogen atom, and increases its oxidation number. Therefore, logically, reduction is the opposite, where a substance gains at least 1 electron, loses at least 1 oxygen atom, and gains at least 1 hydrogen atom, and therefore decreases its oxidation number. Yet, because these reactions occur simultaneously, meaning that whilst one atom or molecule is oxidized, another is reduced. Therefore, the process is often referred to as oxidation and reduction, because the two are inseparable. Another important part in oxidation are the actual oxidizing agents. Oxidizing agents are elements or compounds which accept an electron. The oxidizing agent gains an electron and therefore is reduced. The importance of this lies in the fact that the oxidizing agent is reduced, however, the reactant is oxidized by having its electrons taken away by the oxidizing agent. Oxygen is the prime example of an oxidizing agent. However, there are other potential oxidizing agents, for example, chlorine trifluoride. In order to fully understand why oxygen attracts electrons more than most other elements, we need to take a look at electronegativity. Electronegativity is the tendency of a certain atom to gain or lose electrons. This is influenced by the amount of valence electrons which the atom contains, and the amount of shells. The more valence electrons, the more electronegativity. The more shells, the less electronegativity, because of the shielding effect. This means that oxygen, because it has 6 out of 8 valence electrons and only 2 shells, has a relatively high electronegativity. Now, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you now understand the basics of oxidation and reduction. If you like this video, then do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you don't like it, then you can go away and I don't want anything to do with you.